Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for December 7, 2018. Today we're looking at the NZDUSD, the New Zealand dollar, versus the US dollar for today's trade analysis. Before I get into the chart analysis, it's important to recognize, of course, at 8:30 a.m. Eastern US time, about 40 minutes from the recording of this video, significant news out of the U.S. Non-farm payrolls could have an impact on all U.S. currency pairs, so you definitely need to pay attention to that. Of course, at the same time, there's some Canadian employment data popping up as well. So U.S. CAD could be highly volatile. Any U.S. pair could be highly volatile. You just need to pay attention to that. It's probably a good idea if you're in any live trades, as I am on the U.S. yen, as you can see at the bottom, that you protect profit. Either close some profit, move your stop losses into profit. That's an important thing to do prior to significantly volatile news that we could have. So let's go ahead and pay attention to those things. Let's start here on the NZD daily chart. Of course, we've been studying a couple of different things. First off, previous downtrend, black trend line on the left. We broke through that several weeks ago and have been moving higher along the rising black trend line on the right-hand side. So two different trends, downtrend left, uptrend on the right. Shorter uptrend, but definitely an uptrend on the right-hand side. Now that we see that, let's zoom back in. Look at the pattern within the rising trend. I've kind of delineated four different areas with the red lines, somewhat falling channels, retracements, pullbacks, whatever you want to call them. There are these four periods. Down here at the bottom, when it was breaking through the longer term downtrend line, went down for a period, broke through it, went higher, got through the 100 period moving average, went higher, fell back down again, went up, made a new high, fell back down again, went up, made a new high, and now we're falling back down again. So the real question is, will the pattern of the trend continue? Will it find support, and will it turn back higher again, as it has for the previous three times that the market has pulled back here on the New Zealand dollar? What's it going to take for this to go up? Well, let's go over here real quick, take a look at the US dollar index chart. US dollar index, we've been in an uptrend. You can see that with the red trend line. You zoom it in, take a look past, we'll just count today too, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. We've been bouncing around inside between the green and the yellow shaded area. So if the US dollar, this again, US dollar strength on the index, if the US dollar rises, let's see, we get good news for non-farm payrolls. US dollar rises, breaks through 97 and continues to go up, challenging the highest highs into the 97, 30, 40 level. Breaks that and goes up in the direction of the long-term trend. The US dollar goes up. That's going to cause NZDUSD to go down and break this pattern. Maybe break the green zone, 68.30, 68.50, go lower towards the black trend line again, or even further. But definitely would expect if the US dollar significantly rises, this pair would go down. The other side of that is if the US dollar breaks the yellow zone, 96.60 or so, and goes down, we get poor news, and the US dollar starts to tank and go down, breaking the red trend line and going lower. If that happens, then of course we go back to the New Zealand dollar, and then we look for a bounce off the support and maybe a new high here made for the New Zealand dollar. Poor news out of the US, this goes up. Good news out of the U.S., this would go down on the NZDUSD. Just something to think about as you go in the next hour or so. Zoom it in a couple of times here so we can see this a little bit better. The green zone, obviously your next support, 68.50.30. Again, following the pattern of the trend, what we would expect, regardless of news, is that we'd look for support, a new rally. Breaking the yellow zone would see a new high likely made, especially above the orange shaded area. And of course, all that would be an implication of poor sentiment for the US dollar. This would tend to go back up for the NZDUSD. Good sentiment for the US dollar. I suppose we would look for the breakdown of the green zone and challenges of the next several supports, the blue and the pink shaded area. So definitely something to watch there. Let's follow the pattern and trend. Let's watch the news. Definitely want to pay attention to that, but follow the pattern and trend. I would be more likely at this point looking for support at 68.50.30. Look for the continuation of the trend pattern. Doesn't guarantee it, but definitely something I would focus in on for the New Zealand dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.